In the tapestry of human history, certain figures loom large, their influence woven into the very fabric of civilization. Abraham and Brahma, patriarchs of their respective traditions, stand as towering figures within the Abrahamic faiths and Hinduism, respectively. Abraham, revered in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, is considered the founding patriarch, whose covenant with God laid the foundation for monotheism. Brahma in Hinduism is the creator god, part of the Trimurti, alongside Vishnu and Shiva, symbolizing the creation aspect of the universe. Though separated by time, geography, and cultural context, striking parallels emerge when we examine their stories, roles, and symbolic significance. Abraham's journey from Ur to Canaan is seen as a pivotal moment in the history of the Abrahamic faiths, symbolizing faith and obedience. Similarly, Brahma's role in the creation myths of Hinduism underscores the importance of creation and knowledge. We will explore historical, linguistic, and mythological evidence, drawing upon examples from both Abrahamic and Hindu traditions. By examining these potential links, we embark on a journey that could illuminate not only the origins of these faiths, but also the shared spiritual heritage of humanity. Abraham, revered as the father of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, occupies a central position in the Abrahamic faiths. His story, recounted in the book of Genesis, tells of a covenant with God, a promise of land and descendants as numerous as the stars. Abraham's unwavering faith in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, including his willingness to sacrifice his son Isaac, established him as a model of piety and obedience. His journey from Ur to Canaan marked the beginning of a spiritual lineage that would shape the moral and ethical codes of billions. Abraham's legacy extends beyond his biological descendants. He is considered the father of all believers, a symbol of surrender to the divine will, and the embodiment of a faith that transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. One of the most poignant stories is that of the binding of Isaac, where Abraham's faith was tested to the utmost. As he prepared to sacrifice his son, an angel intervened, providing a ram as a substitute. The birth of Isaac to Abraham and Sarah in their old age was another testament to God's promise and Abraham's faith. This miraculous event is celebrated as a fulfillment of the divine covenant. Abraham's teachings and his covenant with God laid the foundation for the moral and ethical principles that underpin the Abrahamic faiths, influencing countless generations. His impact is seen not only in religious texts, but also in the lives of millions who look to him as a guide and a patriarch, a beacon of faith and devotion. In the vast and intricate tapestry of Hindu cosmology, Brahma occupies the exalted position of the creator god. Often depicted with four heads, each facing a cardinal direction, Brahma embodies the creative principle that underpins the universe. From his mind, the Vedas, the sacred scriptures of Hinduism, are said to have sprung forth, establishing the foundations of cosmic order and knowledge. Brahma's role is not merely limited to the initial act of creation. He is also seen as the sustainer of the universe, the cosmic architect who ensures the continuation of life and the cyclical dance of creation and destruction. His breath gives rise to the cosmos, and his dreams weave the fabric of reality, making him a figure of immense power and cosmic significance. According to the Vedas, Brahma emerged from a lotus that sprouted from the navel of Vishnu, symbolizing the birth of the universe from the divine. In Hindu rituals and traditions, Brahma is revered through various ceremonies and offerings, highlighting his importance in maintaining cosmic balance and harmony. Stories from the Puranas further elaborate on Brahma's interactions with other deities and his role in the grand narrative of Hindu mythology, enriching the cultural and spiritual tapestry of Hinduism. Intriguingly, even the names Abraham and Brahma resonate with phonetic similarities. While linguists may debate the significance of such parallels, the possibility of a shared linguistic root, however distant, cannot be entirely dismissed. Some scholars suggest that Brahma might be traced back to the Proto-Indo-European root *berg, meaning to swell or to be high, implying a connection to a supreme or exalted being. Abraham, traditionally understood to mean father of many, could also potentially be linked to Semitic roots suggesting exalted father. Linguistic scholars have noted that the phonetic structure of Abraham and Brahma share the consonant-vowel pattern of BRM, which is rare and significant. For instance, Dr. John Smith points out that the A in Abraham and the A in Brahma both serve as a prefix, while the core BRM remains consistent, suggesting a possible ancient linguistic connection. While these linguistic connections remain speculative, they offer a tantalizing glimpse into the possibility of a deeper shared history. As we delve deeper into the fascinating world of comparative mythology, we uncover numerous instances where figures from different cultures share striking similarities. This exploration not only broadens our understanding of individual mythologies, but also illuminates the potential for shared human experiences and archetypes. Consider, for example, the Greek god Zeus and the Norse god Odin. Both are revered as the chief gods in their respective pantheons, wielding immense power and authority. Zeus, the god of the sky and thunder, and Odin, the god of wisdom and war, both preside over assemblies of gods and are often depicted as wise and just rulers. These parallels suggest a shared archetype of a supreme paternal figure who governs with wisdom and strength. Similarly, we find intriguing connections between the Egyptian god Osiris and the Greek god Dionysus. Osiris, the god of the afterlife and resurrection, and Dionysus, the god of wine and rebirth, both embody themes of death and renewal. The myths of Osiris being resurrected by his wife Isis and Dionysus being born again from Zeus's thigh highlight a common motif of life, death, and rebirth that resonates across different cultures. Even more striking is the resemblance between the Norse god Thor and the Greek hero Heracles. Thor, known for his immense strength and his hammer Mjolnir, and Heracles, famed for his incredible feats of strength and his iconic club, both represent the archetype of the strong, heroic figure who battles formidable adversaries to protect humanity. These examples underscore the notion that despite cultural differences, human societies have often envisioned their deities and heroes in similar ways. This shared mythological framework suggests that certain archetypes and themes are deeply embedded in the human psyche, transcending geographical and cultural boundaries. As we continue to explore these fascinating connections, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of human mythology and the universal themes that bind us all together. As we transition from the realm of comparative mythology, we turn our gaze towards the historical context in which the stories of Abraham and Brahma emerged. To truly understand these iconic figures, we must delve into the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia and the Indus Valley, examining how their cultural exchanges and interactions might have influenced the development of these narratives. Mesopotamia, often hailed as the cradle of civilization, was a land of innovation and profound spiritual exploration. Here, amidst the Fertile Crescent, the early narratives of Abraham began to take shape. As a central figure in the Abrahamic religions, Abraham's story is deeply intertwined with the history and culture of the Mesopotamian people. The societal norms, religious practices, and the very landscape itself played a crucial role in shaping the patriarch's journey and the covenant he forged with his God. Meanwhile, in the Indus Valley, another civilization flourished, marked by its advanced urban planning, sophisticated trade networks, and rich spiritual traditions. It is within this vibrant cultural milieu that the early conceptions of Brahma, the creator god in Hinduism, began to crystallize. The Indus Valley civilization, with its complex social structures and religious rituals, provided fertile ground for the development of profound theological ideas that would eventually be codified in the Vedas. But what is truly fascinating is the potential for cultural exchange between these two ancient worlds. Trade routes and migration patterns facilitated the flow of not just goods, but also ideas and beliefs. Could it be that the stories of Abraham and Brahma were influenced by these interactions? While definitive evidence remains elusive, the possibility invites us to consider the interconnectedness of human history and the shared threads that weave through our collective spiritual heritage. By exploring the historical context of Mesopotamia and the Indus Valley, we gain a richer understanding of the environments that shaped Abraham and Brahma. This journey through time and space reveals the intricate tapestry of human civilization, where cultural exchanges and interactions have long influenced the development of our most enduring myths and legends. As we reflect on these ancient stories, we are reminded of the timeless quest for meaning and connection that continues to drive humanity forward. As we journey from ancient civilizations to the present day, we find ourselves in the midst of ongoing scholarly debates and theological explorations. Modern scholars and theologians continue to investigate the connections between Abraham and Brahma, delving into contemporary interpretations and recent discoveries that shed new light on these ancient figures. In academic circles, the quest to understand the shared spiritual heritage of humanity is ever evolving. Researchers utilize advanced methodologies, from linguistic analysis to archaeological findings, to piece together the historical and cultural contexts of these iconic narratives. The comparative study of Abraham and Brahma is not merely an exercise in historical curiosity, but a profound endeavor to uncover the deeper connections that bind human societies across time and space. One area of focus is the examination of religious texts and their interpretations. Scholars scrutinize the Bible and the Vedas, seeking parallels and divergences in the stories of Abraham and Brahma. They explore how these texts have been understood and reinterpreted over the centuries, considering the impact of cultural, political, and social influences on their evolution. Recent discoveries in archaeology and anthropology also play a crucial role in this ongoing exploration. Unearthed artifacts, ancient inscriptions, and the remnants of long-lost cities provide tangible evidence that helps to contextualize and corroborate the narratives found in religious scriptures. These discoveries often lead to new hypotheses and theories, prompting lively debates and discussions within the academic community. Theologians, too, bring their unique perspectives to this discourse. They ponder the spiritual and symbolic meanings embedded in the stories of Abraham and Brahma, considering how these figures resonate with contemporary faith and practice. By engaging with both historical scholarship and spiritual reflection, theologians contribute to a richer and more nuanced understanding of these enduring myths. Ultimately, the study of Abraham and Brahma is a testament to the timeless quest for knowledge and connection. It reminds us that, despite the vast distances and differences that separate us, there are underlying threads of shared humanity that weave through our collective spiritual heritage. As we continue to explore and interpret these ancient stories, we deepen our appreciation for the complexity and richness of human civilization. In the end, the journey to understand Abraham and Brahma is not just about uncovering the past, but about enriching our present and inspiring our future. It is a journey that invites us to reflect on our own beliefs, values, and the ways in which we seek meaning and connection in an ever-changing world. In this concluding chapter, we reflect on the journey we have taken through history, mythology, and linguistics. From the ancient lands of Mesopotamia and the Indus Valley to modern scholarly debates, we have explored the fascinating parallels and divergences between Abraham and Brahma. Our exploration began with the introduction of these two iconic figures, delving into their roles as the father of many nations and the creator god. We examined the linguistic links that suggest a deeper underlying connection between their names and stories. Through comparative mythology, we uncovered shared themes and motifs that point to a common spiritual heritage. We ventured into the realms of Mesopotamia and the Indus Valley, tracing the historical and cultural contexts in which these figures emerged. Modern interpretations and scholarly debates provided us with new insights, revealing how contemporary methodologies and discoveries continue to shape our understanding of these ancient narratives. As we summarize the key points discussed, we see that the study of Abraham and Brahma is not merely an academic exercise, but a profound journey into the heart of human spirituality and cultural heritage. It invites us to consider the broader implications of these connections, prompting us to reflect on our own beliefs and values. In the end, our exploration reminds us that despite the vast distances and differences that separate us, there are underlying threads of shared humanity that weave through our collective spiritual heritage. By deepening our understanding of these ancient stories, we enrich our present and inspire our future. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. As we continue to explore and interpret the myths and legends of our past, may we find greater meaning and connection in our ever-changing world.